There we go, Smoke. Are you ready for a bath? We've just cleaned your Viv out a little bit, haven't we? And now we need to clean you out because you had a bit of a poopy accident, haven't you? Alright, so I've got a nice warm bath for you. Okay? Yes. I don't really like baths much. Well, you're going to have one, mate, alright? Okay. Here we go, Smoke. Time for your bath. And we've cleaned the bathtub out ready. And we've got the water all nice and warm. What do you think? Oh, gotta have a little drink first. Not too deep. Actually, it is a bit deep, Jane.
It's just over his Viv temperature.
Yeah.
So around 35 degrees.
Oh, seems to be quite keen. Are you going in?
As you can see, he's having a little bit of a shed currently.
I think. Get rid of some of this water.
Yes. He's doing a beaver jive move.
Are you having a drink, Smoke?
It's a very awkward position.
Put the water down a bit.
If you have a bearded dragon, it might not be this awkward, but our bearded dragon...
I think you wanted a drink, mate.
You're just taking it out of the water bowl.
You're not very good at drinking out of the water bowl, are you, Smoke? No.
That one time.
There we go. God, blimey, Smoke. How much are you going to drink? God, you're not a good old drink, aren't you?
You can see.
God, blimey. It's funny, isn't it? Because in the Viv, getting him to try and drink out the bowl is quite a hard work sometimes. And yet put him in a bath and he likes a good drink.
He couldn't sit in a more awkward position, could he?
No. We've got his leg cocked up. It's typical Smoke. There we go. There we go. Now then, what are we doing? We're not going to do a poop in there, are we?
Please don't.
Now, Smoke's been eating quite a lot of Mario worms. And they're a bit harder to digest because of the hard shells. So, in a week he's done a poo in his Viv. And he's made a bit of a mess of it yesterday. So we've given it a good clean out this morning. So now what we need to do is clean him. Because you're a bit pooey on the underside, aren't you, Smoke?
Yeah, he made a big mess.
Yes, he did make a big mess. So there we go.
Are you nice and satisfied, Smoke?
So, there we go. So what you need is a bit of a wipe underneath it. And you never know, you might actually poo as well. Not very nice, but it's good for him. He's got some white bits on it at the moment because I think he's getting ready to molt a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Shed.
Excellent.
Rather. Let's take that off my neck. Sorry this is a bit shaky, but I'm trying to do all of this while videoing. Alright, Smoke? Quite like that, don't you? You going to move around a bit? Go and splash him a bit, do you? Get his head wet. His head wet. You know what to do.
This is what we use to give him some nice encouragement.
Well, normally we have to do that to encourage him to drink, but this time he's had a good drink as soon as he got in, haven't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
seems to be puffing his chin out.
Yeah. We've tested the water temperature and made the water about 5 or 6 degrees warmer than his Viv to allow for it cooling down while he's in it. And yeah, he's quite happy in there with that. Don't you, mate?
Yeah.
Sometimes he has a bit of a swim round, and today he's not doing much so far. Alright. Are you going to do a bit more or not? Let's give you a bit of a wipe. Because I think you're a bit pooey under there. You need a bit of a wash, don't you? Because lizards are not very good at hygiene. Are you?
Hygiene was a subject.
Hygiene. There we go. And also sometimes if he hasn't had a poo for quite a while, we get him in the bath and the warm water helps him a bit. So sometimes he will poo in the bath. And we try and just encourage him to have a poo, don't we?
Because the warm water relaxes him, and when he relaxes...
Yeah, because sometimes he does that if he's around him in the house, doesn't he? And he's done that on your bed before now, had a poo. Yeah. When you're feeling relaxed.
Yeah.
Or maybe scared, who knows? Not quite sure sometimes of the reasoning, but quite often when he comes out, that's when he has a poo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't eat the variety of food you should do, really. Sometimes you'll eat a bit of veg and then you won't eat any for ages. And never quite work you out, really.
And he's only just started eating
Hoppers
locust.
again. Yeah, he went off the locust for quite a while, didn't he?
Yeah, but
And
I think it was around a year.
And now, well, no, it's not. I don't know. But anyway, now he's eating a few locusts again. There's a bit of variety, but he's still like your Mario worms, don't you, Smaug?
That's like cake.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you and chocolate cake, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smaug's dad likes chocolate cake. There's a surprise. So there we go. All right. So, are you going to do anything or not?
And I find it quite cute when he runs around, especially on a wooden floor.
So there he is in our normal bath. We're giving it a good rinse out before we started. Get rid of any soap or anything. Almost
Yeah, because soap won't help you.
Yeah, you don't want soap, do you?
No soap allowed.
So we'll leave him in there for 5 minutes or so. Then we'll have a little bit of a soak, and then when we take him out, we'll dry him with a lint-free cloth. So I tend to use a pillowcase cover because they're nice and lint-free. Then I just chuck it in the wash. So and then we put him back in his Viv. But I've got all the things out of his Viv drying at the moment because I've washed them all. So I'm going to go and put those back in before he goes back in. Okay? Right. This is a nice clean Viv, just cleaned it out. Washed the rocks and the wood and everything. Given it all a good wash and used the antiseptic spray, you know. Everything's nice and dry and gone back in, all ready for him. He's still in the bath. So we'll put him in. And we'll think about giving him some food, although he can quite often be a bit upset or a bit nervous when he first goes back in after it's been cleaned. I put everything back in the same way. As you can see, the wood's propped up on a couple of stones so he can go underneath it, which he seems to quite like. And he can get up near the light and wherever he wants to go to warm up. Or he can sleep underneath it, which he does quite a bit. He goes all sorts of different positions. He seems to like this setup quite a lot. Obviously nice clean water in the corner. His salad's not laying there at the moment. I'll do him a fresh salad in a bit. A nice warm end. There's about 4 or 5 degrees difference one end to the other, I think. It's quite noticeable. But works well and he seems quite happy in there.